Good day, folks. Welcome to the MB Wildman channel. On today's video, just a real quick setup I want to show you here. I'm on the edge of this nice little brook, and there's a fair bit of raccoon sign up and down the edges up here in the grass. So I'm going to do another video here as part of my dog proof sort of university series, where we're getting into really using some of these dog proofs in some different and unique ways. And one of the ways that that I like to use them is on a drowning rig. So one of the issues, or not issues I guess, but one of the problems here in New Brunswick that we sometimes face is that we have a 48-hour check rule, meaning that all restraining traps have to be checked within 48 hours of when you set them. Now, that's usually not a problem. I like to check my restraining traps once a day when I can, for sure, but this is quite a ways back and it's a little bit far where I don't usually loop this every day on the trap line. So I may not get here every day, I may not get here every other day. What I don't want to do is I don't want to have an animal, raccoon specifically, in a restraining trap for any longer than necessary, right? So what I do is I use these coon cuffs and I attach them to a drowning rig. So basically I just wire to something solid on the top of the bank, and then I use the drowning lock that comes on the dukes. All right, so these are one-way slides, right? So once a raccoon gets in this, he can only slide it one way. You can't pull it up like this. He can only slide it down this way. And then I anchor it down in the water a fair bit. Now, it doesn't have to be a long ways. One of the great things about coon cuffs and drowning rigs is that they're all front foot catches. So you can drown a raccoon in, a foot of water, because he's going to be going down with his paw, and you only have to get the distance between his paw where it's caught and then the top of his head, right? So even a big boar raccoon, 16 inches of water will drown them, because they're only going to go that way, and they're going to keep pulling that down the line until it gets to the point where they can't go any further, or that they're in the water and they drown. They'll even dive under a little bit. A lot of people have told me, well, you can't drown a raccoon, you can't get them to go into the water. Well, if you get a raccoon in a coon cuff, they're going to go the only direction that will go. So if they pull up the hill and the trap won't go with them and they're stuck because it's wired off in the bottom good, then they're going to try to slide it down. As they slide it, they'll go. It doesn't matter. They'll go right in the water. They'll put their head right under. They'll think they can get free that way, and then they're toast, right? So what you've just effectively done is changed a restraining trap into a kill type trap, and then you don't have to worry about any of the laws about how long it takes to check your traps and all of those things. It's pretty straightforward. All you need is your coon cuff. You need a stake or a heavy, like a cinder block or whatever, for out in the water, and then just pick a spot along the bank where you can wire it. If you don't have anything solid like this to wire it to up along the bank, just drive a stake in the ground, another one of those like T-stakes or whatever that I sometimes use, and just drive that in the bank up here and wire it off to. And then again, you just use this regular slide wire for the that come on all the dukes. If you buy coon cuffs that don't have a drowning lock on them, then you can just easily add one right off some old snares or whatever. But anyway, quick and easy setup. Just thought I'd take you a minute and show you another great idea for coon cuffs. How to change one from a restraining trap into a kill trap. Simple and easy is put it on a drowning rig. Hope this something helps you out. Use this out on your line. And until next time, happy hunting from the MB Wildman channel.